everyone, thanks for tuning in to the Sure Bricks Lot channel. My name is Ron, and today we're going to talk about the Series 26 minifigures. If you're anything like me, when the first images leaked, you saw a blurry image and weren't too sure what the figures were. Then the clearer image came out, and I wasn't sure that they were real minifigs that were coming out. And I did not really care for what I saw anyways. And I was kind of bummed because I had been collecting minifigures and completing each of the series since about the Muppets, so not too long. I also am not really that into space. Yes, I have some space stuff, but it wasn't a theme that I necessarily grew up with or identified with. So I was kind of sad in thinking that I may get one or two of these minifigs, namely the nurse android with the space baby. I think everyone probably wanted that one. But then I saw the figures in Target, and I saw them 2 weeks before they were supposed to come out. And something in me said, you know what, I gotta get some. And the app worked. I was able to see which one were in there, and I bought most of them. Then I got home, started opening them up, and I grew to appreciate this series. So no, it's not the worst series. It's actually a pretty great series. And I'm sure even more so for those diehard, hardcore space fans. This is a fantastic series. The prints, the dual molding, the different elements that they use. So the transparent pieces, that's pretty awesome. Orion is an awesome fig. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at each of these figs. The first fig that we're looking at is what's called the Nurse Android. This is the one that comes with the pink space baby. So it's like getting two figs for the price of one. Excellent printing detail. Here on the arms you can see that they're printed, but they're also transparent. Accessories set aside now, if we look at the hairpiece, we can see it matches the blue of the eyes and the hands. And if we remove that hairpiece, we get to see this cool feature of the charging port for the Android. A cool bonus is these printed base plates that all the figs sit on with all the stars. Really a cool feature. This is the robot butler. Kind of a cool fig. Interesting legs here. I love the tape recorder print on the back. It has arm printing. The interesting part is that the head is not the standard yellow color. It is kind of an off yellow. This is the alien Beetlezoid, and probably my least favorite fig out of the bunch. It does have the interesting molded legs. It has the printed wings there. It has the interesting head that is somewhat transparent, and yeah, just not a fig that I'm a fan of, but some people may really like this one. This is the flying saucer costume fan, and the cool part I love about this is the Earth print and the moon print on the back. Really awesome that they have the stars that also align with the base plate. Now, if we take the top part off and we pull the head off, we get to take a look at this really unique flying saucer piece. Makes me wonder what other uses this could have, but I've never seen this piece on a fig or any set before. Next up, we have the Space Walking Astronaut. And there were a lot of pieces to this one, so there were definitely instructions to build this out. I love the space logo, the classic space logo being on here. And one of the really cool features is pulling off the helmet here, and you can see that they've got the little cap around the face. The one thing that I thought was interesting was that the visor does not lift up. This is Orion, and it could be the best fig out of the bunch. Love how it has all these transparent elements to it, such as the legs, the arms, the head, the hairpiece, the club, and the shield. Obviously, you can see on the shield there that it does have the Orion constellation on it, and really just can't say enough positive things about this figure. This is the Ice Planet Explorer, which goes with a previous theme
that they had. I'm not too familiar with this theme, so I won't speak too much on it, but lots of great printing on this fig, including the armor. It has this extra hairpiece. It has the accessory that you build out with the chainsaw, but also it has this cute ice space penguin, which is really neat.
This is the Blacktron Mutant. It's a really cool fig. It has the double arm that we saw on the Stitch figure from the Disney collection. It's got two different legs, one with a completely different mold. The hairpiece is quite unique. It's not one that I've seen before, and just a super interesting fig. This fig is called the Imposter. Not really one of my favorite ones. I love the added detail on the back there of the vault door so that the little alien can get inside. I do like the little extra alien accessories. And if you see, we pull off the head here, you can see the little tiny alien inside the head of this figure. Here we have the M-Tron Powerlifter. I'm not too familiar with M-Tron from back in the day, but this fig does have dual molded legs with the side printing on the legs as well as the front. And then the head on this figure is printed with green over the face. So really cool effect when it's got the helmet on. It's got a back print to the face. And then this accessory is dual molded rubber and plastic. This is one of my favorite figs in the series. It's called the Retro Space Heroine, and I just love all the printing details here. The dual molded legs with side printing, front printing, the skirt accessory. Obviously the space dog is super awesome. The helmet comes off, and you can see that there's an additional print on the back side of the head. But overall, this is such a great fig. Love the arm printing as well. This figure is called the Alien Tourist, as he looks like a tourist. He's got dual molded legs, which is a neat feature. And then he also actually has dual molded arms with printing on those arms. Great print on the shirt, backpack feature, and the great color of the fedora and the large beady eyes is definitely an added bonus to this fig. So now that we've taken a look at all the figs, the ones that I would say that are probably a must if you're not really into space is the Nurse Android, because it has the space baby. Orion, because that's just such a cool fig. All the transparent elements to it. The torso's really cool. And then I would say the Space Heroine. I think that's what it's called. The arm printing, super cool, but awesome. Also, you get the dog. Who doesn't want a space dog? And on that note, the Ice Planet Explorer is super cool because of the little penguin that you get with it. Really cool printing as well. Next, I would say the Alien Tourist. This one's just a super cool fig. It's got dual molded legs, the dual molded arms with the printing, and just super cool. Last, I would say this one is a good fig to have, namely for the little aliens. I'm sure that those would come in pretty handy for mocks. So let me know in the comments what you think of this series. Which one's your favorite? The ones that you couldn't live without if you're not a fan of the series. And if you are a fan of the series and want to give me a history lesson, go for it. Guys, thanks again for checking out this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you like what you see, and definitely give me some comments.